Hello, Tech Pros. This is Chad Bostic, and I just wanted to drop a quick message today. This is not a full podcast episode. This is just a little quick message to say how thankful I am for all of my listeners, all of my audience members out there. This has been an amazing year. It's been an amazing 2016, and I just want to say how grateful I am, how thankful I am for each and every one of you, regardless of if you're a subscriber or you're a brand new listener just tuning in for the first time. 2016 has been absolutely one of the most incredible years of my life, and a lot of it has to do with this podcast. Last year was pretty rough. I went through 3 layoffs in 12 months from 3 different industries, 3 different companies, and all struggled financially due to one reason or another. I've struggled with social anxiety my whole life. And so launching this podcast in April of 2016 was actually something that I never thought I would ever have the guts to do, the gumption to do, the interest to do, or the capability of doing. And it was something that I kind of wished for and hoped for and wanted on for a long time, but I never thought it was in myself. And I honestly never thought anybody would tune in. But after, now 234 episodes that we've published on the show, and all of the amazing response, we've had over 73,785 as of right now while I'm looking at the stats pulled up, over 73,000 downloads of these 200 plus episodes in the last 6 months or so. Since April when I launched, and it's been crazy. It's been a whirlwind. The best part of all of that has been meeting all of the guests and a lot of the audience members, folks who have dialed into my Slack channel, folks who have emailed me, folks who have left comments on the blog, on the website, on the podcast episode pages, folks who have enrolled in my free online courses about how to start your own business or how to build your career, folks who have resonated with some of my social anxiety stories that I've published, and all of just the amazing support that I've gotten over this last year. It has been just humbling, absolutely humbling, and I feel just all kinds of feelings inside that I don't know how to describe. I don't have the words for it, but I am truly thankful for each and every one of you. The reposts on social media, the comments, the suggesting some of your friends to come on the show, some of you guys and girls who have been on the show. I really, really appreciate all the support that I've gotten so far. And I just wanted to say that. One quick announcement, in addition to the thanks, is that now is the time to make a shift in the direction of Hello Tech Pros. And I don't have any other way to say it other than this, is I'm going to be dialing back from a 7-day-a-week podcast to a 3-day-a-week podcast. And a lot of that has to do with really some of the things that have happened to me in the last year, some of the positive things that have happened to me in the last year about really facing my social anxiety, about really coming public with that, about helping other people in that area, and also, some of the amazing things in life with working from home and being here with my wife and being here with my daughter and just learning how to be a kind of work-at-home dad, stay-at-home dad, and work-at-home husband, stay-at-home husband. And, all of these things together have opened up new opportunities for me. And so I decided that now is the time to dial back on the podcast a little bit. It's still going to be Hello Tech Pros. We're still going to be talking to people and doing interviews on, really, when you think about the 7 episodes that I have throughout the week: Monday motivation, Tuesday productivity, Wednesday leadership, Thursday technology, Friday people and communications, Saturday entrepreneurship, Sunday unplugged. To me, what it's all enveloped is about building your career, building your products, and building your business. And I've kind of mentioned that statement. I've said that statement several times throughout a few different episodes. And so when I was trying to decide what the new format is going to be, I said, you know what? It's the same format. It's the same format. The audience is engaged. The guest members are engaged. It's just that we won't be publishing every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? We won't be publishing every day of the week. We will only be publishing 3 days a week. I think the schedule is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. just to keep it kind of like during the weekdays. Going to take the weekends off. Another thing is I've had mixed comments, mixed reviews from people on saying, Chad, I love the show, but I literally can't keep up with the content. It's way too much. I feel guilty. I feel bad because I can't keep up with the content. Like I take a week or two off and then all of a sudden I'm like 14 to 21 episodes behind. And oh my gosh, it's like overwhelming trying to keep up with you. You're a content machine. My wife even pointed out, she's like, Chad, I have a hard time keeping up with my television show that I watch, and it only comes out 1 hour, like 47 minutes every week, and you do like 47 minutes every day. How do you expect people to keep up? So maybe that can be a little takeaway for you guys and girls as well. Is hey, I'm laying off the gas a little bit on the podcast to I don't know, to allow people to catch up. But really, it's about taking some time to explore some other things. I love this podcast. I love publishing this podcast. I love talking to all my guests, and I love meeting the audience members and getting that feedback, positive and constructive, about what to do differently. I'm always looking for more feedback on what I can do to improve the show. And I appreciate everyone who has contacted me in with any kind of feedback, both constructive feedback. Hey, FYI, dude, like your show notes page for this episode is completely jacked up. Thank you, Joe, for continually telling me that. I really, really appreciate that. Steven, you have said, Chad, this episode has a really weird noise at 14 minutes and 36 seconds of episode XYZ. Thank you, Steven. I really appreciate that feedback. I can't improve it unless I know what's going on. And unfortunately, the QA department here at Hello Tech Pros is you, the audience, because I barely have time to get it published, let alone do the QA that I need to be doing. So I appreciate all of the constructive feedback on how to make the show better. And I just really wanted to say thank you to each and every person out there that listens to the show and that supports it in any way. You have been amazing, and this year has been amazing for me. Hopefully, I have added a little something to you, to your life, to your business, to your career, to your products. And if so, just send me a note. Send me an email, chad@hellotechpros.com. Let me know what this year has meant to you, what this podcast has meant to you. If there's been anything that's really stood out and this podcast has helped you in any way to build your career, build your products, build your business, or just build a community of like-minded people who kind of get you and talk about the same stuff that you love talking about, then I would love to hear that feedback as well. Let's see, coming up, the next several episodes over the next couple of months might sound a little weird. And here's what I mean by that is I try to record about a month ahead, and I try to keep at least 30 episodes ahead in the can before I publish. And unfortunately, due to the mixed popularity of some of the days of the week, meaning that Entrepreneurship Saturday is extremely popular with my guests. Like, there's so many entrepreneurs that want to come on that day. And Leadership Wednesday, not so much. A Sunday Unplugged, as I've mentioned a couple of times on the show, sometimes I have a few guests and sometimes not so much. So because of that imbalance, there have been several episodes that I'm really well ahead, like the Entrepreneurship Saturdays, and there's other episodes where I'm not so ahead. So what I've done is just compress them all together, and over the next month or two, they're going to, the prior recorded episodes up until Thanksgiving of 2016 will be published out on a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday over the next couple of months. And so when you hear the words, Happy Tuesday, so-and-so, this is Productivity Tuesday, just know that episode was recorded sometime in the past. It was recorded with the intention of it being published on a Tuesday, But really, when I look at the stats, when I look at the download numbers, like 80% of the episodes are not listened to on the days that they're published. They're listened to, throughout. The content is evergreen, so folks are listening to it. There's like a 1 in 7 chance that you're listening to any Monday motivation episode, like actually on a Monday. So when I kind of looked at all these things in general, both the time commitment, the opportunities to work on some of the other things that I'm working on, as well as just the format of the show, it all makes sense to me right now. to move it into a 3-day-a-week content. And so that's where we're going to be headed. If you have any feedback on that, positive or negative, please let me know. Chat@hellotechpros.com. I wish you all the best. Absolutely from the bottom of my heart. This holiday season is Thanksgiving here in the U.S., but no matter where you are, because I know like 40% of my listeners are around the world, quick shout out. Let me take a look at the biggest. I'm pulling up my stats right now. US, biggest download by far, but then the UK, Canada, Singapore, Australia, Germany, India, China, Netherlands, Poland. Let me load up some more. And these are in the hundreds and thousands of downloads from each of these countries, which blows my mind. Let's see, I said China, Netherlands, Poland, Spain, New Zealand, Japan, France, Brazil, Turkey, Russia, Sweden, Denmark, Israel, South Africa, Belgium, Hong Kong, Switzerland, Finland, Austria, Costa Rica, Taiwan, Italy, Philippines, Norway, Czech Republic, Puerto Rico, Belarus, Portugal, United Arab Emirates, Ireland, Mexico, Thailand, Bulgaria, Ukraine, Romania, Moldova. Where the heck is Moldova? I'm going to have to pull up my map. Vietnam, Mongolia, Macedonia, Hungary, Korea, Indonesia. Oh my gosh, there's 3 pages of this. Guys, I can't keep up. There's 3 pages of all these places across the world, and it blows my mind, and it's absolutely humbling that I'm reaching an audience worldwide. And I just want to say I love you. I appreciate you, and I wish you all the best for the end of 2016. Excuse me. Oh man, I'm getting all choked up. The end of 2016 and moving into 2017. I've got a feeling that 2017 is going to be absolutely phenomenal for me and for my family, and also for you, the Hello Tech Pros audience. I can just feel like there's something coming around the corner that's just going to spike, and it's just going to blow up. Like, we've put in a lot of work. You and I and every guest that have been on the show put in a lot of work to reach a bigger, broader audience. And I just got a feeling that even with slowing down, and even with only publishing 3 days a week instead of 7, that there's some really amazing things in store in 2017 for the Hello Tech Pros brand and the Hello Tech Pros audience and the podcast. And I can't wait to share it all with you as we go. No intros, no outros, no music, no fanfare, no nothing today, because I'm actually going on about 7 minutes longer than I intended to. I appreciate you. I wish you all the best. Happy Thanksgiving, no matter where you are. I am very thankful to have you as part of my life. Thanks, guys. Take care.